This little place right here, this is looking up from the cave that I just showed you. That green spot right up there is where Jesus Christ and his disciples walked down from the Sea of Galilee before they got to Jerusalem, and they stopped at Caesarea Philippi. That's where he had this conversation that I am about to read to you. So there's a closer up view of it. So from Matthew 17, 13, this is where Jesus and his disciples were walking along. They got to the temple of Pan, because Jesus could not go in there because it's full of paganistic temple worship, and he's not going to. First of all, Jewish law prevents him from doing that, and Jesus still obeyed the laws while he was here, because Jesus didn't come to abolish the law, he came to fulfill the law. And so he still did the Jewish customs and stuff, which is why we know for a fact certain places where he stood, because that's where the Jewish people of the day would have went. So that's the place where we see this. When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked the disciples, "Who do the people say the Son of Man is?" And they replied, "Some say you're John the Baptist, others say you're Elijah, others Jeremiah or one of the prophets." And then Jesus asked Peter, "But what about you? Who do you say I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." And Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not received to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you, Peter, on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. What you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven.